All right, welcome in, everybody. We're live here from Pittsburgh, Texas, with a doubleheader in lady basketball action. Zach Doty joined with Tony Basso here for our first game between the DeKalb Lady Bears and the Quitman Lady Bulldogs. How you doing, Tony?
Man, I'm good. Glad to be here, ready for some basketball.
So, Tony, you've been able to watch the DeKalb Lady Bears all season. They end up making the playoffs. Kind of talk about what you've seen from them so far this year.
They can be a dangerous team, especially when they get down. There's really no give up in them, and when they get hot offensively, they can be hard to stop.
All right, so real quick, we're going to stand up and call to the PA announcer as we get ready for the national anthem real quick.
Before we get started, would you please rise and gentlemen remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. And now the introduction of the night starting lineups. First for the DeKalb Lady Bears. Starting in guard, number 2, sophomore, Ashton Carr. Starting at guard, number 3, sophomore, Addison Sterrick. Starting at guard, number 10, junior, Kaylin Betts. Starting at guard, number 12, senior, Zoe Ganaway. Starting at forward, number 23, junior, Lashana Hope. The Lady Bears are coached by head coach Michael Beal and assisted by Sydney Proctor. Your DeKalb Lady Bears. And now for the home team, the Quitman Lady Bulldogs. Starting at guard, number 2, freshman, Addison Sepp. Starting at guard, number 3, senior, Sadie Vanderskamp. Starting at guard, number 10, sophomore, Autumn Kaysen. Starting at point guard, number 12, sophomore, KK Sapp. Starting at post, number 20, senior, Allie Berry. The Lady Bulldogs are coached by head coach Blake Henry and assisted by Sheila Sapp and Jeremy Bates. Your Quitman Lady Bulldogs.
All right, so we get the starting lineups for both of these teams. Kind of give you a recap of how we got here. Looking back at the bi-district round, the DeKalb Lady Bears ended up pulling out a, if you will, an upset over Harmony with a 1-point win. Quitman coming in after a 37-16 win over Troop, and that's how we get here to the area round. Tony, you were there at that bi-district game. Kind of tell us what you saw.
Yeah, earlier this week it was a very close game, a 1-point victory. I think it was 37-36. A lot of defense played, obviously, there. The Lady Bears got down, I think, close to 10 points at one time, but again, showed that resilience. Were able to come back. Addison Sterritt had a big night as usual. Let's see, Ashton Carr did not have the offensive night she normally does, but was able to come up in other ways to kind of push them over. Something we saw from the Lady Bears was the depth they have on the bench. A lot of girls were able to come in and fill some gaps, and at the end they proved best.
And so you talked about defense in that last game. Another big thing is going to be the defense from Quitman. I mean, they only average 41 points per game, but they only allow just under 33. And so very, very defensive-heavy team in Quitman. And but I mean, they come in with a great record, 25-9 overall, 10-2 in district. They're 10-3 in neutral sites. So this is pretty familiar for them, it feels like. Pretty comfortable situation. Lady Bears will win the tip, and they'll start with the ball. Already good press defense by the Lady Bulldogs. Force it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Bears. Drives inside, tries to put up a shot. It'll go out of bounds. And the Quitman Bulldogs will get possession for the first time tonight. Winner of this game will advance to the regional semifinals. They will face the winner of Madison and Bells. So keep an eye on that. Again, this is in the top half of the region of Region 2 here in Conference 3A Division 2. So Bulldogs now with the ball for the first time tonight. Looking to see what they can do, working around the perimeter. Working it around. She was left open. Does not elect to take the shot, though. She does. Puts up the shot. That one's going to be short. I believe it was tipped. Lady Bears will come up with it, and they're going the other way. Ball will go out of bounds.
Kaylin Betts with the rebound there.
That'll stay with the Lady Bears. Good steal by the Lady Bulldogs. They're going to try to work in transition. It'll go out of bounds, though. Go back the Lady Bears' way.
I've already mentioned their names tonight, but a couple of the Lady Bears to look out for are your sophomores, Ashton Carr and Addison Starrett. Those two ladies, when they get hot with the three ball, they can really change some games. So be on the lookout for them tonight, and I think that will be a key part of their success.
I think a cool thing to look at for the Lady Bulldogs, only one senior on their team. That is Allie Berry. Shot put up by the Lady Bears. It's good.
There it is.
Lady Bears strike first. 3-0.
It was Ashton Carr.
So dial her up for 3 points. Lady Bears coming out hot. Lady Bulldogs working it around the perimeter. Already set over at half court. Try to work down the baseline. It'll be tipped, go out of bounds.
Again, Kaylin Betts coming up there, the defensive play.
All right, they'll work it in. Lady Bulldogs will have it now.
Tipped out again. Looks like it's going back to DeKalb.
Hey, you can't go on the court, so just figure out where to go in here. Get it to where DeKalb's facing you. Hey, it's in that pile.
Lady Bulldogs will bring the ball back down the court.
Going the other way. Working in the corner. Good steal by the Lady Bears.
That's number 12, Zoe Getaway.
She'll be called with the travel, though. Picked up her step. She was trying to work free. Yeah. There's a camera all the way by that wall, and we'll go work that one. Bulldogs left open in the corner. Can't capitalize. It'll be unable to be rebounded. It'll go out of bounds into the stands.
Addison Starrett playing some hard defense there.
A tight gym here in Pittsburgh. You're not going to see whole lot of people on the court. No cheerleaders, they're all in the stands. Ball will be turned over, going Lady Bulldogs' way. They're working 4-on-1 in transition. Shot put up, no good. It'll go out of bounds. It'll go back Lady Bears' way.
You know, one of the things that Coach Hill talked about last week in our post-game interview was that for this success to continue, they would have to play better defense. He was pretty cut and dry, play better defense and execute. And so far, we're seeing decent defense. I know it's early in the game, but.
Shot put up, but she will be fouled, so she'll take a trip to the line. That'll be our first foul of the game. We'll have a chance to see our first free throw. Oh, they're not going to call it in the motion of shooting. They're actually going to call it on the floor first. So, first foul, no free throws. Stays with the Lady Bears, though. We'll get a foul on Lady Bears. I believe that will be an illegal screen was the call there. So back Lady Bulldogs' way.
Ashton Carr coming up with the steal.
I'll go out of bounds. We get a foul. I'll call it on Sadie Vandershafe, I believe. So Lady Bears working back the other way. Good transition. Not able to go. Open three-pointer. Unable to go off the back iron. Rebounded by the Lady Bears, though. Off the side of the backboard. Stolen by the Lady Bulldogs. Oh, good steal for DeKalb. Unable to get it to go. Quitman going back the other way. Works back around. Shot put up for the Lady Bulldogs. It'll go long. Rebounded by Quitman. Shot will be put up. Oh, unable to go. Good effort to try and save it, but it will go out of bounds on DeKalb. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight to support these Lady Bears. Again, doubleheader action. We've got Oaks Lady Hornets versus the Tatum Lady Eagles after this one. Just kind of a coincidence that we get both teams from this area here tonight, and
yeah, what a treat.
Get to watch some good lady basketball action from our area there in District 14. Shot put up by the Lady Bulldogs, and they capitalize.
Number 12, Kaylin Satt will tie it up.
They answer with the first shot. Their first point, of the game. First points.
Here's Zoe Ganaway.
Yeah, good fast break. Oh, but she's blocked and met, but she corrals it after the block. Shot will be put up by the Lady Bears. That will go long off the glass. Rebounded by Quitman. They're trying to drive. Good transition defense from the Lady Bears. They'll work it around, try to get it down low. Smart move there to throw it off of her leg. Force it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Bulldogs. All right, so Lady Bulldogs able to get it in, out past the perimeter. We'll get a travel. That will go back the Lady Bears' way. Good hard-fought game so far. Only 6 total points put up in almost 4.5 minutes of play. Oh, stolen by the Lady Bulldogs. Off the glass, good. And the Lady Bulldogs take the first lead of their first lead of the game. Bears trying to work down. Able to save it from going out of bounds. Try to put it up, no good. Rebounded by Quitman. We'll go the other way, put up a shot for 3. Off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Bears. Oh, no foul. We will get one there. Not quite sure who they called it on. We'll see a few players check in. I believe they called it on Quitman. They now have 3 fouls. Lady Bears will be the inbounders. Trying to work against this full court press. We'll get a foul. So 4 fouls now on Quitman. Keep an eye on foul trouble. Lady Bears will work with it now. Oh, stolen. Lady Bulldogs working in transition. Fast break. Oh, unable to go. Rebound is, though. 7-3 now the score. Ball will be stolen by the Lady Bulldogs. Working it around, working back outside. They have 4 players past the free throw line right now. Only one player that was working down low, and the one that was down low worked outside of the perimeter. She gets called with the travel. So kind of a weird sequencing there, but nonetheless. Seven to 3 is your score. That'll be inbounded by the Lady Bears. Just under 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Good defense by the Lady Bulldogs, forces a steal. And we'll get a block called on the Lady Bears, and so we'll see, I believe, Lady Bulldogs inbound it from the baseline. She was not in the act of shooting in that block call, so working around the perimeters. Thinks about taking the shot, doesn't. Oh, ball will be stolen by the Lady Bears. They're going to work 2-on-2 here. Shot put up from the free throw line. Unable to go off the back iron. Rebounded by the Lady Bulldogs. Going the other way, she'll put up the shot. She'll be fouled, and this will be our first free throw of the game.
You know, this start has not been uncharacteristic of the Lady Bears. This season, they seem to definitely be a second-half team, so this doesn't worry me.
I believe I was looking at Max Preps, and so not everything is always completely accurate, but in the first quarter, it said that they only averaged 2 points per game.
That sounds about right, believe it or not.
Yeah.
I guess I haven't thought about it that way, but like I said, they're a slow-starting team, but once they get settled in, especially if they can get the three-point ball working, they're a tough team.
First free throw was no good for the Lady Bulldogs. Second one will go in. 8-3. Now the score, 5-point lead for Quitman. Good press defense by the Lady Bulldogs. Bears are able to get it in, though. Able to work down. Shot will be put up. She'll be fouled. She'll take a trip to the line.
If my eyes are correct, that is Kaylin Betts.
That will be Kaylin, yes. She will shoot the first free throws for DeKalb. Unable to make the first one. Shot off the back iron, no good. Will be rebounded by Quitman. Working down, tries to kick it down low, off the glass, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Bears. Going the other way. Works down, kicks it back outside. Unable to corral it. He kicks it down low, off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Quitman. So there's under a minute now left in the first quarter. Shot put up, that one will go long. Lady Bears moving it now. She'll be fouled and one.
Ashton Carr heads to the line now.
3-point play opportunity for the Lady Bears. Comes at a big moment, only down 3 now. Back to a one-possession game. It won't go. Rebounded by Quitman.
I believe Ashton Carr has scored both the baskets for the Lady Bears tonight.
Done a good job getting them back into a one-possession game. Bulldogs look to be holding for the last shot of this quarter. They won't mind waiting on it. Just under 20 now. Oh, shot will be put up. Off the back iron, no good. Now the Lady Bears have a chance for the last shot. Working down the other way. We will get a block call. And so we'll see if they'll call it on the floor. It's the 5th foul anyway. And so we'll get another chance for free throws. Something
Uncharacteristic tonight. I've yet to see, and I could be wrong, but I've yet to see Addison Starrett attempt a three-point shot, and that's usually one of their biggest weapons on the offensive side of the ball.
Ashton's Carr first free throw will not go off that front iron. There will be 8.5 seconds left in the first quarter. Second free throw will go. 2-point game.
6 seconds remaining.
Last shot put up off the back glass, no good. And that will conclude our first quarter. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back for second quarter action, and we'll hear from our game sponsors. Watching Texarkana Game Day. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back, everybody. We're live here in Pittsburgh. Second quarter action will about to begin. That didn't make sense. Is about to begin. We want to thank our game sponsors. Larry Knight over there at Premier Realty. He's done a great job supporting the DeKalb Bears and everything that they do. Talk about your connection with Larry.
Yeah, Larry is a good friend, and it's been a pleasure doing some business with him. He really loves the community of DeKalb and all things Bears athletics. He's an alumni and very proud of it, and we're glad to have him.
And, of course, State Bank, one of our first sponsors that ever came on at Texarkana Game Day, and so we appreciate them. And they've got that branch in DeKalb and want to be able to support the Lady Bears and the Bears as well. Appreciate Larry Knight and State Bank for all that they do for the DeKalb community. The Lady Bulldogs start with it now in the second quarter. They're working around. Good defense. Tries to kick it down low. It'll go out of bounds. Oh, it will stay with the Lady Bulldogs, though. So only a 2-point game. Takes the shot, works it back around the perimeter for a good shot again.
Again, not an uncharacteristic start for the Lady Bears this year.
We'll see some movement, some different girls working inside and working down low. Drawing up some different plays here in this possession. Coach Hill's basically a 6th defender over there in that corner. Shot will be put up and good for Quitman. I'll get it to go. That'll be Addison Sapp recording that bucket. It's the Lady Bulldogs into double digits. Good move for the Bears, trying to work it inside. It'll go off the glass. A little hard, no good. But she does a good job coming back around and forcing the ball loose, forces a jump ball.
Number 12, Zoe Ganaway, in on that as well.
Yeah, and with that turnover, with that steal, almost, it forces that jump ball and forces it back the Lady Bears' way. So, big time move there for DeKalb. They work it across. Oh, had an opportunity inside, didn't take it. Works it back around. She will kick it back outside. Shot put up. That one no good, a little short. Going the other way. Bulldogs moving fast. Good transition defense from the Bears, though. Full court pass all the way over to the other corner. Good job getting a hand in there. Shot will be put up, no good. Rebounded shot, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Bears. Now working 3-on-2. Stop. Pop. No good. And it'll go out of bounds.
Now, Zach, these two teams have met once this year already, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yep, they met once. Quitman won that matchup 45-33.
I believe that was back in last year, actually.
Yeah.
In late December of this season, and there's been a lot of basketball played since then. So.
Ball will be inbounded by the Lady Bears, working it around. They'll get it past half court.
Zoe Ganaway with the rebound. Ashton Carl will be called there. Looks like we're going to have a timeout here.
Yeah, we'll stay here during this timeout again. Thank our game sponsors, Larry Knight Premier Realty and State Bank. Thank you to both of these sponsors here in our DeKalb area, supporting the Bears. We'll have just under 5.5 left in in the first half. 10-6 your game. Your score so far. Just about under average of what Quitman's allowing on defense, and just under what they are known for in averages as far as game total goes. Lady Bulldogs with it now. They're working on the other side. Chance for an and one after the foul. The Bulldogs will take a trip to the line. 3-point play, potentially. And she'll convert it. 13-6 your score. All right, so they're working around. They'll get it over. Cross half court. Was 3-on-2. Tries to get it down low. It'll go off of Quitman. And so it'll stay with the Lady Bears.
Quick substitution there.
They'll get a shot up right away after the inbound. It will be no good, but good defense, forcing them. Almost turned it over down on the other side of the baseline.
Just about.
They ended up getting it across, though. Now working it down. Oh, wide open down low. She'll put it up, no good.
Addison Sterrett with the rebound there.
We'll get a jump ball off of the rebound. It'll stay with the Lady Bulldogs. We have both Hooks Lady Hornets and Tatum Lady Eagles ready to go in the stands. They'll be warming up during halftime of this game. Again, we'll cut this stream. We'll put up another stream for that game. Make sure to tune in and support both of those teams, wherever you may be from. Quitman with it now, working around the perimeter. Tries to get it down low, does. She'll try to work inside. She'll be fouled, and we'll take it to the line. First free throw, no good, off the back iron. As you can see in this shot, that's Addison Sapp, by the way, at the line. You can see in this shot, both Quitman cheerleaders and DeKalb cheerleaders in the stands. both on this side. DCAB side trying to get in the head of Sapp. Quitman very silent. Second shot will go. 14-6, 8-point game. Get it in. Full court press still from the Bulldogs. He tries to get it across half court. It ends up going out of bounds. It'll go back the Lady Bulldogs' way. Oh. A little confusion about whether or not there should have been a sub. As the horn went. There's an inbound. Clock never started. All good now. Bulldogs working around the perimeter. Kicks it down low on the baseline. Shot put up by the elbow, off the glass, good.
This is number 23, Annabelle Popek.
Go out of bounds. Go back Lady Bulldogs' way. Sapp will be the inbounder.
The Lady Bulldogs have just about every ounce of momentum at this time. Lady Bears are going to have to find a way to break that up and steal some of that for themselves.
Like you mentioned, they're a second half team, and so look for that spark to come there. And Coach Hill's halftime locker room speech to be moving. Oh, good steal down low as Bulldogs are trying to work that way. Transition, fast break, very good. And the Bears add to their total.
That's Ashton Carr with her 8th point of the night.
8th point of the night, all 8 for the Lady Bears, an 8-point deficit. Maybe it means something. Maybe it means a comeback for the Lady
Maybe
Bears.
So.
Doesn't work it down low. This time they do. Off the glass, no good. Rebounded by DCAB. And they'll call a travel on her while she was down on the ground. She ended up moving. There was a lot of DCAB support here in the crowd tonight. I saw a lot of people in DCAB gear walking in. They've come out and support very well for these girls here tonight.
For as small of a community as DCAB is, they have a very passionate fan base that travels well and really supports that community, or that school. The community supports the school and everything they do. Very tight-knit group there.
Shot no good there for the Lady Bears. It'll go back the Bulldogs' way. They'll work with it. Take it back inside, off the glass, good. Back to a 10-point game. We got a sub, not quite sure what the whistle was for. You shouldn't just sub on a regular score. Now the ball went out of bounds there, that would make sense. All right, Lady Bears working around now. Oh, good steal. Okay. We got a foul there on DCAB as she was landing. So they'll work with it now, Lady Bulldogs. Takes it back outside. Back over to top of the key. 2-on-1 pressure there, ends up forcing a steal. Lady Bears up, off the rim, no good. Back the other way. Let's get it down a little bit closer in.
Just over a minute to go in this first half.
I said it last time that I wouldn't have been surprised if Quitman held it, and they're not going to hold it this time either. That one off the back iron. DeKalb now moving. Good move there from behind. Quitman's just doing a really good job of forcing their hands in there and trying to create turnovers. Shot will be put up off the back iron. No good. Rebounded by Quitman. Go the other way. Full length pass. Works down the baseline. Good job there getting a hand.
That was number 23, LaShayna Hope.
Really good job by her. Shot will be put up by the Lady Bulldogs. Off the glass, no good. Just under 30 seconds. Lady Bears working fast. We'll call a foul on the Bulldogs there. I believe that's a good call. They got her for a push behind.
Doesn't sound like Quitman was too happy about that one.
Only their first foul of the second quarter, though, to DeKalb's 3. All inbounded. Now working with just half court. I wouldn't be surprised if they wanted to hold it. Nope, shot taken up. No good. And we'll get a foul there on DeKalb. So I guess with how defensive savvy both of these teams are, they're not necessarily worried about holding it for the last shot and taking it out of the other team's hands on offense. Oh, ball will go out of bounds. I'll stay with the Bulldogs.
Addison Sterrett there to break that up.
Yeah, good full court defense by her. Final shot won't go. We got a 10-point game heading into the half. We'll be back after halftime, and we will see second half of action. See if the DeKalb Lady Bears can get back in this thing. You're watching Texarkana Gameday. We'll take a timeout, hear from our sponsors. We'll be right back with second half action.
Start your day with seamless transactions. Add your State Bank card to your device's digital wallet and enjoy the convenience of tap-and-go payments. Easy, secure, and thankfully at your fingertips. Simplify your day with State Bank's digital wallet. Your family, your bank, State Bank.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room, MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray. We are honored by your support and look forward to serving all your future medical needs.
Yay! We're so excited you decided to become a member.
Thanks, I didn't think it would be this easy.
I know. We've opened up memberships so even more people can take advantage of our amazing services.
Are you gonna clean this up?
Become a new member and take advantage of all RRCU can offer. Experience the credit union difference anytime, anywhere.
No, seriously, are you gonna clean this up?
Do you RRCU?
My name is Doug Willett. I own M&M Tire and Auto Center. We've been here for over 40 years. We're just a mom and pop place. We service any type of vehicle that you can think of. We do front end alignments. We've got the best front end alignment machine guys here, and we also do AC work for the new Freon, which is the 1234 FY. We do that too. Plus tires. Now that's the major thing. Cooper Tire employees, we're really special with them. We give you 15% off, plus also you get your Goodyear employee refunds back on your tires, which is great for you. Extra value is what you get when you buy from Doug Willett. Don't worry, my guys will take care of you too.
Texline Card House, where the stakes are high and the cards are hotter than ever. Here at Texline Card House, we deal in excitement, strategy, and unforgettable moments. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a first-timer, our tables cater to every level of skill and ambition. Join the poker revolution where every hand could be your winning hand. Get in on the action. Come see us at pokeratlas.com for all of our updates and experience the game like never before. Texline Card House is the best little poker house in Texas.
Tired of the annual hassle of hanging holiday lights? Or the recurring cost of paying someone else to do it? Forget those struggles and invest in the convenience and year-round beauty of Gemstone Lights. Permanent architectural and holiday lighting that you control. With Gemstone Lights, access over 1,000 pre-built patterns for festivities throughout the year. Easily alter them through our user-friendly app. When not in season, Gemstone Lights serve as stunning permanent architectural lighting, bringing a continual majestic touch to your home. Experience the magic of Gemstone Lights today. Available through Livewire Electrical Services, Texarkana's authorized Gemstone Lights dealer.
Diamond Bank walks with its customers through every step of life, side by side. From the first checking account in high school to the first home or business loan, Diamond Bank is committed to helping you with all of your financial needs. Diamond Bank's growth is the result of the growth of our customers, and we want to help you feel that same growth. We are proud to have the ability to give back to our local school districts, community organizations, veterans, customers, and more in a multitude of ways. Come discover the Diamond Bank difference with local people making local decisions for our local community. Stop by our current location in Texarkana at 5714 Richmond Road or visit us online at www.diamond.bank to see our products and services. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, I'm Brooklyn Stevens, General Manager and Marketing Director for Local Habit Coffee Company. Local Habit exists to spark a revival of local communities and the beauty they inherently possess by bringing people together over exceptional third-wave coffee. We then want them to take the joy and good vibes they get from us out into their local town and go make something good happen.
One of our top priorities is providing exceptional customer service. We want to make sure our customers left better than when they came in.
Our customers should walk away thinking about how incredible their coffee was, how nice and genuine their barista was, and how inviting and comforting our space is.
Come by today and enjoy a hot cup of coffee with us.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Second half action, 10-point game. Lady Bears taking the court now. Get a good ovation from the DCAB fans. Again, they've come in full force here tonight, doing a great job supporting the DCAB Lady Bears. Talking about supporting them, again, want to give a shout out to our game sponsors, Larry Knight Premier Realty and State Bank. Thank you to our game sponsors and those sponsors for supporting DCAB athletics. So Tony, what do you expect to see here in second half action for the Lady Bears, and what can they do different?
Well, I think a big part of their game plan, like I've mentioned, is the three-point shot, and they haven't been able to get many of those off yet. So I look for them to get Addison Starrett open and Ashton Carr. They're two big three-point shooters any way they can. And I look for Quitman to do what they've been doing, which is stopping that from happening. So
shot will be put up by the Lady Bears. No good off the front iron. They'll get their own rebound, though. Work it back around. Kicks it back in the corner. That one long, no good. Shot put up. Gosh, 4 rebounds in a row, and that time they capitalize.
That was number 3, LaShayna Hope.
Yeah, so
that's 2 points.
So we're in double digits now for both teams. 8-point game, and we'll get a call going back the Lady Bears' way.
DCAB fans celebrating that one.
Quickly out of the gates, DCAB feels like they're right back in this.
I'd like to know what Coach Hill told them at halftime. You know, speaking from experience, when Michael Hill talks, you listen.
Yeah. Work it back down inside. Shot put up. That one would be no good. Rebounded by the Bulldogs this time. I mean, whenever you can get 4 offensive rebounds in one possession, I mean, that's going to be a game changer all night. And so if they can get stuff like that happening more often, that'll be good.
They've come out with a new spirit.
Mm-hmm. Still that aggressive defense. They'll call a foul there. I believe that'll go on Starrett. The Bulldogs will inbound near their bench. Working back out to the halfway mark. Try to kick it down low. Good dish inside. Bucket made for the Lady Bulldogs. Back to a 10-point game. Working it down the sideline. She'll be fouled. I believe that'll go on Autumn Kaysen. Second foul of the quarter on Quitman. We'll get it inbounded. They've done a lot of that quickly inbound and quick get it back to Starrett. As far as these inbounds have gone, let's see if we'll see that the rest of the game. Good ball movement, puts up a shot. So the first time she took that shot, she shot it way long. That time she shot it way short. I think if she gets that shot a third time, she'll get it to go.
I think so. Hey, I want to give a quick shout out to 2 of our community supporters we have tuned in tonight. Jack and Madison Lundry are watching. Madison is a high school teacher, a teacher in Hooks ISD, and Jack, a fireman at Texarkana, Texas, and volunteers in DCAB as well. I want to thank them for supporting Gameday and their communities.
Absolutely. Thank y'all very much tuning in to DCAB. We got the Hooks game right after this, and so a good night for our community in the area of Texarkana.
We mentioned earlier, but it is really nice. We have 2 games back-to-back with 2 of our communities here. So,
yeah, 2 games back-to-back in a nice facility here in Pittsburgh. We want to thank them for their hospitality. They always do a really good job helping us out. Done a lot with them with football, with them being in Pleasant Grove's district, and so they play here every other year. And Liberty Iowa played here last year. Hooks and Dangerfield played a playoff game here, and so we've been here a lot. First time getting to stream in the basketball gym, but we're very appreciative of them allowing us to be here and to stream these games. Bulldogs with a shot. They put it up. Ooh, pretty shot, up and good.
Number 12, Kaylin Sapp with the 3.
23-10 your score. They're out of bounds. Go back Lady Bulldogs' way. Some subs. That'll be inbound. Working it back around the perimeter. Thought about taking the shot from long range. She ends up kicking it back out. That time this shot will be put up. That one will go long. Not good. It'll go out of bounds.
Number 10, Kaylin Betts there with some defense.
It will stay with the Bulldogs, though. We'll get a timeout from DCAB. As they take a timeout, we'll take a quick timeout with them. We'll hear from State Bank. We'll be right back after this.
Tired of banking fees and complicated accounts? With State Bank's My Free Checking account, enjoy no minimum balance and 0 monthly fees. Get a free gift just for opening your checking account, because we believe banking should be rewarding. Great for personal accounts and businesses too.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Thank you to State Bank. Again, one of our day one sponsors here at Texarkana Game Day. Very appreciative of all that they've done to contribute to not only us, but to the community, and are definitely a staple of the DCAB area. We get a foul call as Lady Bulldogs try to drive it to the rim. Looks like that'll be Sadie Vandershafe, one of the 2 seniors on the team. She'll take a trip to the line. First one no good off the front iron. Second free throw will go. 24-10 to score now. The Bulldogs getting it across half court. Shot will be put up at the top of the key, excuse me. And it's up and good.
That's what DCAB's been needing, is the 3 ball from Addison Sterrett, and there it was.
Comes at an opportune time, makes it an 11-point game. They're still within striking distance. Good movement by the Lady Bulldogs. They'll get it off the glass, no good. Get their own rebound, it'll be no good. This time rebounded by the Lady Bears. So working in transition, 2-on-3. Shall be put up. Off the glass, it rolls in, is good.
Shout out to number 12, Zoe Ganaway, for that.
A tough shot, but she gets it to go, and we're down to single digits. 9-point game. DCAB fans not happy about that one. Looked like she got her hand in clean, but they're going to say that she reached in. Should be called with the foul on that one. Lady Bulldogs get an opportunity. No caller with a charge. And that'll be Annabelle Popek. Oh, stolen on the inbound. Kick it down low. Vandershafe off the glass, good.
That all started with number 2, Addison Sapp, getting there to break it up, so shout out to her.
So back to a double-digit game. Lady Bears trying to move it down in transition. Off the back iron, no good. Oh, almost rebounded by the Lady Bears. It'll go out of bounds, though. As they inbound it, it'll go directly out of bounds, trying to kind of plan ahead and work it into her girl, unable to get it to go though. So we'll go back the Lady Bears' way. They have a chance to cut it back down to single digits.
Pause to tie a shoe.
Good kick down low, shot put up. Oh, rolls in and out. Oh, good going the other way. Working back outside, able to corral that one. It will go out of bounds this time. Lady Bears get it again. Well, we get a reach-in foul there. And the Lady Bulldogs, that one to go against Kaylin Sapp. Sapp's fighting really hard to force a turnover. Lady Bears will try to drive inside. They'll get a foul call and take a trip to the line.
Ashton Carr has been to the line once tonight already, and I think she was unsuccessful with both shots, if I remember correctly. See if she can turn that around here. There it is.
She gets to go, 10-point game.
Now they face a 10-point deficit, but prior knowledge tells me that the Lady Bears are still in this. Make that a 9-point deficit now. So Ashton Carr nails both of those free throws.
Yeah, gets the second one to go. Back to a 9-point game. Ball stolen by the Lady Bears. Shot put up off the glass, no good. It'll be rebounded by Quitman. She will take a hard fall and will be fouled. That is the 5th foul on the Lady Bears, so they should take a trip to the line, and they will. So a chance to extend this back out to a double-digit lead for the Lady Bulldogs. And want to remind everybody right after this game, I have some warm-ups. We'll cut this stream and we'll come back up with the Hooks Lady Hornets versus the Tatum Lady Eagles, a very anticipated matchup here in 3A Division II. First shot made by Vander Schaaf. Their second one will go as well, back to an 11-point lead. Tries to get it across half court, will be stolen by Quitman. Off the glass, no good. Tips it back over to Vander Schaaf, but she was out of bounds. So it'll go back Lady Bears' way. We'll get the inbound. Working it along here. Looking up court. All will be deflected. It'll go out of bounds. We'll stay with the Bears though. Get a foul call there. They'll call a foul on decab. But again, that's the so it looks like they're taking steps or stepping back in bounds. Something going on there. Again, very tight squeeze along these walls, and so he's now talking to the cheerleaders, telling them to stop stuff. They do end up getting it at bounds. It'll be stolen by the Lady Bulldogs. Working it back around. Tries to get it down low. I believe he gets 3 seconds in the lane.
Now, Zach, tell me where the winner of this game goes next and who they could match up with.
Yeah, so winner of this game will play Madison versus Bells, as the Lady Bulldogs end up coming away with this one once again. Madison coming off of a 61-55 win in the bi-district round. Bells won 55-49 in their matchup. And one opportunity for the Lady Bulldogs. Madison coming in with a 31-7 record. They were at 14-0 in district, ended up being first in theirs. Bells went 25-10, 8-4 in their district, got third. But we're still the winner of their district because they went to Division II. Apparently the two teams ahead of them both went Division I, and so they were able to claim the winner spots of district number 11 for Division II. Again, kind of all wild with how the new system has worked. I think in a couple years, or next year, in fact, whenever we get the realignment numbers and everybody's already assigned to Division I and Division II, it'll be a lot more organized and less confusing for people.
That's for sure.
So we had a timeout there. We'll stay here. We'll thank our sponsors once again. Larry Knight over there at Ripping Wind Premier Realty and State Bank. Thank you to both of those sponsors for everything they do for the DeKalb area. I want to give a shout out to all of our camera people working tonight. Donovan Brown, Gavin Jones, John Droke, Allie Winifred. Appreciate you, Tony, for being here for this game for DeKalb. Again, a doubleheader tonight between the DeKalb Lady Bears and the Hooks Lady Hornets for our area, and so a fun one to be a part of.
Definitely so. It's always good to be in games like this with a packed gym and a lot on the line.
Bulldogs end up with it after got a little loose. Working around with it. It'll go out of bounds.
This gym especially packed, not only for this game, but the one coming up after, which is the Hooks Lady Hornets.
And that's where it gets a little chaotic in this gym, and these sort of things gets a little crazy, is because all these people are packing in for the next game, and then during this transition period, we're going to get people leaving and coming in, and they're all going to be in like one alleyway and trying to take over the seats that were just occupied by the previous fans as well. And so
it's probably better for DeKalb, to be honest, because I think a lot of these Hooks fans will be nice enough to root for the Lady Bears in this matchup at least.
So it's funny enough, the Hooks fans are actually seated over on Quitman's side, and so the Blues kind of blend together over there, but probably a person in blue cheering for DeKalb, and you get a Quitman person turning around doing like, what are you doing over here?
Yeah.
Second free throw, no good as well. Get a foul call there. Get Buddy Shelton rolling in.
Rayleigh Mullins, press.
Shot will be put up. We'll get another and one opportunity for the Lady Bulldogs. They've done a great job in the second half, driving inside and getting chances at three-point plays.
Addison Sapp goes back to the line for the Lady Bulldogs.
Sapp's done a good job all night, forcing her way down there. She won't be able to convert it, though. It will go out of bounds. Go back Lady Bears' way. Just over 2 minutes left in the third quarter. It's been a slow quarter, but a lot of turnovers, a lot of steals, a lot of forcing it out of bounds.
Speaking of.
Get a steal there. Shot will be put up, no good. Get a quick jump ball call. It will go in favor of Bulldogs. I see a lot of the Hooks boys that made the trip over to support the girls. They're looking to get ready for playoff action next week. I believe they'll start either Monday or Tuesday. Another shot made for the Lady Bulldogs. 17-point lead now for them. Go out of bounds.
as much orange as we have on this side of the gym, it's becoming a sea of green over here as the Tatum Eagle fans seem to filter in here. That's a reminder of the game coming up after this. It'll be a different stream, but here on Texarkana Game Day, the Hooks Lady Hornets and the Tatum Lady Eagles.
Yeah, that one's a good matchup in and of itself. Both had dominating wins in the first round. Oh, man, transition bucket just lost by the Lady Bears. Yeah, both teams won by about 50.
Wow.
In that first round matchup, and so it's a loaded 3A Division II. Looking at the full bracket today, and looking who those teams might have to face as well. Madison, who the winner of this game will have to face if they beat Bells, is a very tough competitor. There was a team that won 78-0 in Region 1.
Excuse me, nothing?
Yeah, so I would.
I don't know that I've ever heard that.
I'll keep an eye on them for sure.
Wow.
Yeah, but this will be a fun region to keep your eye on, fun division to keep your eye on. Ball will go out of bounds. Referee having to do a little bit of gymnastics there, ends up doing the splits, having to avoid that ball.
I thought Coach Hill was going to have to do that a few minutes ago, but he got out of it a little easier than this referee did.
Again, tight quarters over on the sidelines, and so they're trying to make the best out of what they can.
One of my favorite things about this gym is just how loud it can get, with a low court and fans all around. You get in a heated game here, it's a lot of fun.
And it's low ceilings too, so I mean, it just kind of bounces right off and right back to you. I'm sure they can hear every single whisper on that court right now.
Just 30 seconds left in this third quarter.
Works it back, goes off the rim, I believe, and go back the DeKalb Lady Bears way. Up off the glass, no good. Trying to work on that fast break.
Ashton Carr coming back, getting a hand in it.
Oh, good job getting it from her. We'll get a foul there on Vanderschaaf. She was trying to corral it there. Just under 10 seconds left in the third quarter. That was the 5th foul on Quitman, and so the Lady Bears will take another trip to the line. And it's weird to see Tatum and Hooks playing each other in Division II of all things, because Tatum plays in Division I football, but just kind of the way that it works out with their district, they ended up down here as having a lower enrollment than the other people in their district, and so kind of weird. Used to seeing them playing the Ellies, the Jeffersons, the Atlantas of this area, and so just kind of awkward to see them here in Division II playing Hooks, but it'll be a good game nonetheless. There is 0.1 second left on the clock.
Hey, DeKalb's been good all night about getting a quick shot off, so we'll see just how good they are.
It will be Quitman's ball. They have to tip it. That's the only way to do it. She'll receive it, though. Looks like she got hit in the face as she was coming back down. We will take a quick break. We'll go hear from our commercials, and we'll be right back for fourth quarter action. You're watching Texarkana Game Day.
Meet Tony Langford Roofing, your trusted name in roofing solutions. Decades of experience and top-notch service. Passionate about your home safety, we treat every roof like our own. From repairs to full installations, we've got your home covered. Upgrade your roof with our variety of styles and materials. For roofs that last long, choose Tony Langford Roofing. We've got you covered.
Thank you to Tony Langford Roofing. That's always been a great supporter of Texarkana Game Day, another one of those day one guys, and so appreciate Tony and his staff and all that they do for our community. You basically go around anywhere, you'll see a Tony Langford Roofing sign in somebody's yard.
Yes, you will.
And so, Tony, as basketball is starting to slow down in the area, baseball is starting to gear up. Kind of talk to us about what we can see from DeKalb baseball and softball this year.
I think a lot of success, if my predictions are correct. You're returning a lot of starters on both teams, including some big standouts. Some of you may remember the name Jalen White from football season. He returns as on the mound as the ace for the DeKalb Bears. Had an outstanding year last year, had a perfect game. Him and his brother as well, Cortland White. They're a dynamic duo in any sport they play, and I believe as good as they are in football, baseball is their favorite and probably their best, along with another slew of really talented DeKalb Bears. In the softball field, in the softball diamond, you've got Miss Katie Brown coming back, who earned a Gameday Elite card for her, I believe, 182 strikeouts last year as a sophomore. So she's coming back. We expect her to do some big things. And I don't know about you, Zach. I'm looking forward to baseball and softball this year.
I am too. This will be fun. Ellie is dropping down to 3A, and so we'll see how they'll do. I mean, they won state last year in 4A. They'll look to make a good run at it this year in 3A. But I mean, I think it's fun nonetheless, especially with our district. You're adding LE into there along with DeKalb, Hooks, Redwater, Atlanta. A very good competitive baseball district. So it'll be fun to watch for sure. And then we open the baseball season actually Monday with Liberty Allo versus Pleasant Grove at Pleasant Grove's new facility. We'll be streaming that one. Hopefully the weather cooperates. But that should be a really fun one of a team coming off of a state championship and a team in Pleasant Grove that always has state championship level talent and capabilities.
It's a good time any two Texarkana teams face off against one another. And I know that one will be highly anticipated. It has been.
And Texas High already, they started off the year hot, coming off, they won 12-2 against Redwater on Monday to open off the season. Today they're in a tournament in Mount Vernon, and they actually won 3-2 against Duncanville. Wow. of all schools. Presley Klopp hit a walk-off home run, I believe, in that game to end up winning. Ava Treadway is doing a phenomenal job, and another year on the mat or in the circle, for them. And so we've got a lot of talent in this area. I'm excited to see what all is capable and done with it. And I honestly could see DeKalb making a really good run at the district championship for softball.
I believe so. You know, both those, the baseball and softball programs had success last year that they haven't seen in a long time. And with the bullpen that each team will have, I think they're going to be pretty successful. I'm excited to see it, and I know all of the DeKalb community is as well.
I think it'll end up coming down to Hooks, DeKalb, and in Atlanta as far as softball goes in the district. And then, I mean, in baseball, they're going to be up there. The White brothers, I know, our grandpa Sam White always is very complimentary of his grandsons and talks about that cutter that Jalen White has and how mean it is. So I'm excited to see it for ourselves this year as we get to cover more, as they'll be coming over to the ILO and going to see some things. Left wide open underneath for another Quitman score. It'll be 38-17. It's under 6.5 left in the fourth. Still very tight defense from the Lady Bulldogs. Work it down low. It'll be put off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Quitman. We'll get it across. Ooh, good fake out. She'll try to drive inside. She'll be called with a travel, though, before she puts it up. Quitman faithful not happy about that one. So we'll see the ball inbounded for the Lady Bears. So we'll get a timeout first. Take a quick timeout with them. Again, you're watching Texarkana Game Day. We'll be right back after this from Red River Credit Union.
Sorry you're under the weather, Susie. Here are those loan docs.
Oh, thanks, James. I'm so glad we didn't have to delay this closing.
Tissue?
Thanks.
Secure and safe loan closings, or take care of just about any banking task. Experience the credit union difference. Anytime, anywhere. with RRCU's digital banking. Do you RRCU?
All right, welcome back, everybody. About 6 minutes left to go in the ball game. 38-17 your score in favor of the Quitman Bulldogs. Talking about a little bit more of some local talent. We were bringing up that DeKalb and James Bowie were supposed to have a scrimmage today. Obviously, the weather played a factor in that not happening. I want to give a shout out to James Bowie, the James Bowie girls especially. They ended up going 12-0 in district, undefeated. We rewarded a Game Day Elite card to Callie Allen today over at James Bowie, and she received that in front of her team and in front of some of her classmates and coaches, and very deserving. 1,000 career points only as a sophomore.
That's something you don't see often, yeah. That program there has really ascended the past couple of years. I believe last year, the year before last, they had their, and someone please in the comments correct me if I'm wrong, I believe they had their first ever playoff berth as a program for the girls basketball team. I believe it was last year, maybe the year before.
Wow.
And they've obviously kept on ascending, so shout out to them.
Yeah, they ended up going undefeated. They lost a tough one on Monday, I believe by 2 points.
Oh, wow.
So ended up going out. I know seeing Callie this morning, she was upset about it. It's like she was excited to receive her card, but she wanted to play for more this season. But from everything that I've heard, they are a very young team, and we'll look to see them come back hungrier next year and to use this as a learning lesson and to get better than themselves. And they apparently weren't very happy with district superlatives as well. They didn't get enough for their liking for going undefeated in district play, so maybe that'll make them a little hungrier as well. Five and a half left in this one. Lady Bears put up a shot. Good one there. Gets it to go.
Ashton Carr with 2 more.
She's been out of the heartbeat for the team so far tonight.
She's made up for her lack of offensive production earlier in the week and stayed right on pace on the other side of the ball. You know, Zach, we were talking DeKalb baseball a minute ago. There's a lot of good baseball environments in this district, and I believe DeKalb may be my favorite. There at the Joe Anderson baseball facility. One of my favorite parts, they play the national anthem before every game, and DeKalb plays the full 3-minute Chris Stapleton rendition of the national anthem. And as long as it may seem, everybody there loves it. It's great. Just adds to the atmosphere and gets you in the mood to play baseball.
Well, trust me, you don't even have to be at a smaller community in DeKalb to get that. Go on over to Texas High, and they'll do the same thing.
I love it. Must be something with orange.
Every time we get the full Chris Stapleton national anthem. It's you will get the same playlist every single time.
Right.
For Texas High too. They say they play the same warm-up playlist. They just get you going. It's pretty funny. Second shot no good for the Lady Bulldogs.
Ashton Carr from the 3-point line, no good.
She'll get the rebound in. Takes a hard fall to the floor trying to put up that second chance shot. 2-on-1 for the Bulldogs. Ooh, good move. No foul, all ball. That'll go out of bounds.
I believe that was number 24, Jaslyn Wary, defending there, if I'm seeing correctly.
Great job by her to get a hand on that. Again, 2-on-1 there, and forcing that ball out of bounds without the foul was very impressive. We apologize, our top camera overheated, and so we'll deal with this angle for the moment.
Zach, just when I thought no more people could fit in here, it looks like they've opened another door and a window or two.
Oh, yeah. They are finding every crevice that they can here in this arena to get ready for this game.
Just a reminder, folks, after this game, we will be back here on Texarkana Game Day with the Hooks Lady Hornets and the Tatum Lady Eagles. That game will start not too long after this one, so be sure to tune in for that. Very anticipated matchup. Two very talented teams that have a lot to play for.
Rebounded there by the Lady Bulldogs. Going back the other way. Get a foul down low. Lady Bulldogs will take another trip to the line. First shot will go. 41-19 now your score.
With just over 3 minutes left, it looks like this game has been very similar to the last one. These teams met in December, and Quitman was the winner, 45-33, and looks like we're on pace for that now, maybe a few more, but still a great matchup, and it's been exciting being here tonight.
Yeah, it only seems like Quitman's defense has gotten better as the year has gone on. More experience as the year has gone, and they're performing at the most opportune time right now. Looking to make a big run. Again, after the Bulldogs look like they're going to advance after this matchup. After that, they will face the winner of Madison and Bells. They're playing that game tomorrow. So after you see that one, we'll see that, and then they will have the potential of facing the winner of this matchup, and or the next matchup, excuse me, between Hooks and Tatum in the regional the regional finals.
And again, be sure to tune into that game here on Texarkana Game Day after this one. It'll be a different stream a few minutes after, once that one gets going, for the Hooks Lady Hornets and the Tatum Lady Eagles.
And we appreciate our game sponsor, National Electric, for helping us get that one together. We'll talk all about them in the next one. Wide open shot for the Lady Bulldogs goes.
You know, Zach, as good as it is to have people tune into Game Day to watch games, we really love seeing people here in the stands cheering the teams on, and we've got a lot of that tonight.
And that's always what we want. We don't want to take away from the people not being here and supporting these girls or boys, whatever the sport may be. But I think DCAB has definitely exemplified what we're striving for, coming out, supporting these girls whenever they can, and then if you're not able to make it, tuning in. We've got a good audience watching at home tonight, and so we appreciate all of y'all tuning in back home, supporting the Bears if you couldn't make it.
That's one thing I've learned covering DCAB, whether you're there in DCAB or you're on the road in Pittsburgh or across the state for the third round of the playoffs. The DCAB community comes out and supports their team. So shout out to them for all that they do for DCAB athletics, and it's, like I said, it's great to see so many people here cheering the team on.
Ball forced out there by the Bulldogs. They'll go on the other side. It'll go out of bounds. Just over 2 minutes left in this one. Get a foul, actually. Go. Bring Vandersafe back to the line. She'll miss her first free throw. Again, Vandersafe, one of only 2 seniors on this team. So looking to make the most out of her senior season and lead these girls far. She makes her second one, 47-19. Go out of bounds. Go back Quitman's way. Oh, go out of bounds. Go back DCAB's way.
Just want to remind anybody just now tuning in to come back to Texarkana Game Day after this game for the Hooks Lady Hornets versus the Tatum Lady Eagles in their round 2 matchup. It'll be a different stream, but still here on Texarkana Game Day. Be sure to tune in for that matchup. Shout out to Nash Electric for making that possible.
And we appreciate all the support that we always get in Hooks. These smaller communities, we might not be able to cover them as much. They always come out and support just as big as anybody else, sometimes even bigger. I'm always very complimentary of the smaller schools and how much of a, it sounds weird, but a hometown feel and just like everybody knowing everybody.
Right.
And so everybody supports everybody. And I'm always appreciative of that and very, I always try to recognize it in these communities. Get a push-off call there. Looks like we'll see basically a full 5 sub for Lady Bulldogs. The starters will check out. They'll get a curtain call from the Quitman faithful. As they gear up for their next matchup. Shot put up by the Bears, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Bulldogs. Good defense. They're able to work through it, though. Has to put a shot. Ooh, head-to-head collision. Tough going the other way. She's able to get up. She'll be okay.
She's tough for getting up from that one.
They kept working around. Shot blocked. Going back Quitman's way. Turnover in favor of the Lady Bears. We're going to back around. That'll go out of bounds. I believe we got a flagrant call. Or no, maybe an injury. Yeah, an injury call there after the girl who looks like collided with her face. It appears as if she's bleeding. Yeah, she'll be bleeding. So they'll take her out for that.
Want to remind everybody, up next on Texarkana Game Day, it will be a different stream, but we will have the Hooks Lady Hornets versus the Tatum Lady Eagles here in round 2 of the playoffs. Be sure to join for that, starting just a few minutes after this game's over with.
And I think maybe the problem is that she needs to shoot free throws. Yeah, but she was bleeding, and so they had to take her out real quick. This is the first one.
With good excuse.
Yeah, if you end up taking her out because of medical reasons, she's not allowed to re-enter the game.
Wasn't enough to keep her from making the second one.
Nope. And she'll stay in the game. Very tough competitor there. That's don't have a number on her.
Number 5, whoever she is.
She's got grit for sure.
I want to give a shout out to this Lady Bears basketball team. They have been really fun to watch this year. They have faced their fair share of deficits and fought back in quite a few and proved resilient. Very talented team. We look forward to watching them in years forward.
We'll have a meeting between the refs, figure out what was going on there, what they needed to do. They will. It'll be inbounded. Ball will go.
Number 5 back in it.
Yep. Fighting hard. Shot contest there.
Rayleigh Mullins with the rebound. Fighting to the last second here.
30 seconds now in this one. Stolen again by the Bears. 15 seconds now. They're still fighting. Both teams are. To work it, they try to work it down low. It goes out of bounds. It'll be inbounded. Lady Bears. They'll be forced out of bounds. They'll let it go out. And that'll conclude this one. We appreciate everybody tuning in. Quitman Lady Bulldogs will advance. Shout out to the DeKalb Lady Bears, though, on a phenomenal season for getting this far and for fighting till the final whistle.
Yep, Zach, it's been fun. And I look forward to the next game here on Texarkana Game Day, which is the Hooks Lady Hornets versus the Tatum Lady Eagles. Right here to be a different stream up in just a few minutes. Be sure to tune back into that, though.
Yeah, so again, we appreciate everybody tuning in. We'll catch you on the next one. Be sure to tune back into this page. We'll be right back here in a little bit.
Congratulations.